Today, 11th November, 1111 portal. Someone is warning you about a person whose name begins with the letter M. Today, as the powerful 1111 portal opens on this 11th of November, a special warning comes to you from the divine realm. This day is not just any date. It is a sacred doorway, an energetic gateway that connects the seen and unseen worlds, a time when spiritual realities become clearer and the universe is whispering its secrets to those who listen. On this day, the message is strong and clear. Someone whose name begins with the letter M is being highlighted for your attention. You may know this person, or you may soon encounter them. The divine is urging you to watch closely. This is a time for discernment, prayer, and seeking wisdom from God before making decisions that involve this person. The 1111 portal is a reminder that energies converge and spiritual truth comes forward. It invites you to pause, reflect, and align with God's guidance before moving ahead. You are encouraged to open your spiritual eyes and ears, to sense what is not yet spoken aloud, and to trust your inner prompting. This warning is not to instill fear, but to promote vigilance and clarity. It is God's way of protecting you, guiding you to walk carefully around situations or relationships that might affect your peace or progress. Sometimes people with strong influence can either uplift or challenge you, and today's spiritual energy asks you to be wise, guarded, and prayerful. Take time to quiet your heart in prayer, asking God to reveal the true nature of this person and the role they play in your life right now. Ask for clarity, protection, and discernment so you can navigate your interactions with love, but also with caution. Trust that the Holy Spirit will guide your thoughts and actions. Remember, the 1111 portal is also a moment of powerful manifestation and alignment. While you heed this warning, also choose to focus your heart on God's plans for your highest good. Release any fear or anxiety and embrace faith that God is in control, working all things together for your blessing. This is a time to move forward with eyes wide open, empowering yourself with spiritual understanding and divine protection. Whether this person M is a friend, a colleague, or someone you have yet to meet, God's message is urgent and caring. Be aware, be prayerful, and stay aligned with His peace. Use this sacred portal day to reset your boundaries, to forgive if needed, but also to guard your heart diligently. Your peace is precious, and God is inviting you to hold it closely while walking through any challenges. May today's spiritual insight bless you with clarity, courage, and a deeper connection with your divine purpose. The universe and God's kingdom are working together to support you. Walk in faith and wisdom, knowing you are divinely guided through this powerful 1111 portal moment. Someone is telling you to be careful of someone whose name starts with the letter M. Do not skip. Open it quickly before it's too late. Don't scroll, my dear child. Stay where you are. This moment is not a fluke. There has been change in the air around you, and something with the letter M has been following you around for days, whether you know it or not. This message isn't like the others you've been getting. The name used to bring light, but now it hides a secret. It's a whisper from somewhere unseen. Do not skip. That person has been thinking about you, but not because they love you. They are thinking of you because of an unfinished feeling they can't let go of. In public, they look calm, but inside, they're antsy and are watching your every move without saying a word. The silence between you and them is heavy because it holds truths that no one has said out loud. You're about to find something very big. When you got that sudden chill or thought of their name out of the blue, it wasn't a mistake. This person is trying to connect with you and bring you back to them, even though you've moved on. Even though you haven't seen them in a while, they are still with you in small ways, like a dream that comes back to you, a song that you can't stop listening to, or a message that disappears before you can answer. Hold on, because what you're about to learn could change your heart for good. They didn't mean to show how they really felt, But fate is showing what's been hidden. The letter M brings you both love and unfinished pain, and it's coming back because God's timing calls for resolution. Before the day is over, a name, a sound, or a sudden memory that won't go away will show you something about them. Don't leave until the story is over. Don't move, my beloved child. Do not scroll. The next part is only for your ears. The person whose name starts with M has been following you around like a shadow that won't go away. Didn't you feel it? That strange pull, like when someone remembers you too well. Because this is where the secret truth starts to come out. No, you're not crazy when you close your eyes and see their face flash for a second. They have been hiding something, like a message, an apology, or maybe a secret they never dared to tell anyone. Their quiet isn't peace. It's like a storm that's going to break at any second. Don't skip this part, because what's coming up will finally make sense. You were supposed to never see each other again, but fate had other ideas. This link between you two was written before either of you could fully grasp it. As the energy around this date rises, M will start to show you signs, like a message, a number, or a sudden memory that keeps coming back to you until you pay attention. Dear child, please stay with me because there is a huge surprise just beyond the silence. Now, don't let anything else pull you away. The longer you stay here, the closer you get to the reason you were led to this message today. There will be a change, kind but strong. One that shows how this person really feels but would never say it out loud. So take deep breaths. Remember to keep calm, because the truth about M is about to come out. Please pay close attention, my dear child. Don't skip. This moment was meant for you to hear it. The energy around you is shaking because M finally understands what they lost. Even though they tried to be tough, their hearts kept calling your name. Don't leave until the end. What comes next will shock you. They remember little things about you. The way you talk, the words you used to say goodbye, and the look in your eyes when you knew they weren't ready to be real. That memory keeps coming back to them like a song they can't stop hearing. They look at your pictures and read your words like nothing is important, but their hearts tell them otherwise. Heaven is letting you see through the surface, so don't skip. That's not all this is about. It's about waking up. M is beginning to understand that your connection wasn't just for a short time. It was a divine match. They are meeting what they tried to forget because of the universe. You will feel it too when they finally accept it. All of a sudden, your heart feels calm and peaceful. My kid, because this is the moment of truth. You'll be surprised by what comes next. Someone close to M will say your name out of the blue, or you'll see something that makes you think of them. These are proofs, signs that the universe is bringing back energy that was left unfinished between you two. Watch out for now. Pay attention, because soon you'll find out the truth you've been waiting for. Everything will be different when it comes. Stay right here, my beloved child. This is where the truth starts to come out. You felt the pull for days, and now it's at its strongest. The person whose name starts with M is at a crossroads. They are proud and want to go back, but they don't know what to do. Don't skip this part, because what's coming next has the power of ending and destiny. They haven't said anything because they forgot, but because their feelings are too strong to put into words. Their thoughts kept coming back to your name every time they tried to move on. They try to act like they're not affected as they scroll through memories of you, but their heart pounds every time one of them comes up, because what comes next will completely change what you think you know. You might soon get a message through a small channel, like a mutual friend or a happy accident, that seems too good to be true. That's your sign. It will feel like it's been there before, almost faded, and your heart will know it's linked to them. Don't let doubt get in the way right now. Sometimes things happen over and over again for a reason. Light energy will be all around you before the day is over. When you hear this, you might feel warm in the chest or a sudden sense of peace. It's not a coincidence. It proves something. M is being led to finally face what they have been putting off. My child, because what comes next will show not only who they really are, but also how much you care about them. Don't move at all, my beloved child. Now is the time you've been waiting for. The message that has to do with M is almost done, and heaven wants you to be still and listen. You were drawn to this message today because of what's happening right now, because the most powerful part is coming up. M used to think they could replace your energy, but now they know it's not possible. No one else can give what you did. Small things all around them remind them of how much you used to care. They are breaking open from the inside because they have to face their own reflection. Don't skip this part because it's when their hidden feelings start to come out. Soon, you'll see little signs. A familiar name showing up online, a song that sounds like it was written just at the right time, or a sudden thought that makes your heart race. It's not an accident. They're the sounds of an unfinished connection coming back to balance. At the moment, the energy between you and M is changing into something honest and clean. Do not leave this place, my child. This shift will bring back what confusion took away from you. Keep your heart steady while this is going on. Wait for God's timing to take care of the rest. Don't chase or run. The person you're connected to is finally understanding how important you are and is being shown how to make things right. Keep watching until the end, because what comes next will make you feel calm after a long storm. A sense of calm that means fate has just stepped in. Please don't scroll, my dear child. The most important part of this message is now here. Small things all around you have been lined up by the universe. All of them lead back to that name, the one that starts with M. There's no chance in it, even if you think it is. Right in front of you, you can see divine orchestration at work, because what's coming out will change everything about you. There's a quiet realization going on inside M. They've been restless for days, feeling like something is pulling them toward you, even when they try to stay away. It's not guilt that makes you wake up. They now know that having you in their lives wasn't just a chapter. They were never ready for the turn that you made. My child, don't skip this part. This realization is the very reason your soul was led to hear these words today. There's something inside them they can't stop when they see your name or hear a sound that sounds like your voice. Like your energy is still talking to them through dreams, memories, and signs they didn't expect. Not only does the letter M evoke regret, but it also does so with a deep longing that grows stronger over time. This is no longer about pain, so stay here. It's about how God finally breaks both hearts. Now pay close attention. The universe is setting up a small event that will make everything fall into place. Someone could send them a message out of the blue, bring up a memory so clearly that it seems real. In that case, know that it's not a coincidence. It proves that the circle between you and M is, in fact, closing, because what's coming next isn't the past coming back. It's fate gently knocking on your present. Don't blink now, my dear child. This part has the most important parts of the whole revelation. That's right. The air around you feels denser. M's energy has finally reached its breaking point. They've kept their tears, feelings, and truths inside for too long. But the universe is no longer going to let silence win, because what is happening now is nothing less than divine alignment. There's always been that strange pull between you and them, that dull pain that didn't make sense. It was more than just memory. Forces were trying to get back home. They tried to hide it, but your name kept coming back to them in their minds. They see numbers that keep coming up and sudden smiles from you when they least expect it. Don't skip, because that's heaven telling them that they can't erase what was meant for them. M is now standing on holy ground, between being afraid and telling the truth. They finally understand that acting like they didn't care was their biggest mistake. They learned that peace can't exist without truth, because every path they took away from you led them back to you. Stay here, my child. The time you've been feeling is coming up faster than you think, and it won't be loud when that time comes. You'll feel it, even though it will be soft and almost silent. A message, a dream, or even just seeing their name when you least expect it. That's the sign, the end, the healing, or maybe the coming back. Because this story that started out dark is now getting bright. And you, my love, are the reason it all makes sense. Don't move for even a second, my beloved child. You have now entered the last pulse of this message. The energy has been building since the beginning, and now everything is coming together just right. The person whose name starts with M is standing in the light of understanding, seeing what their soul has been refusing to see all along. Because this is where the truth changes things. They have been fighting their feelings in silence, putting on a calm face, even though every time your memory comes up, their heart shakes. Even though they try to focus on something else, all roads lead back to you, the person they should have held closer, the one who carried light even from far away. Do not skip, because fate is whispering louder than ever in your favor right now. That's about to happen. You might feel a sudden lightness or a wave of emotion that makes you feel like you can let go. It's not a coincidence. That's God making things right between you and them. M asked for peace in his prayers, but what their spirit really wants is to be forgiven and meet again. My child, stay with me until the end. The universe is already putting together the parts for a reunion that seems like it was written by heaven. You won't be able to explain it with words. You'll know it through a feeling that goes beyond understanding. Everything has led to this. The time, the silence, the signs. We will never forget you. You were getting ready. Because the letter M story is no longer about length. It's about fate coming back to you through you. Stay right here, my beloved child. This last chapter has the energy of completion, for your spirit to need to hear the truth that was hidden in time and silence. You've come this far. The person whose name starts with M is not the same as before. Every lesson, every night of not being able to sleep, and every thought that kept you going has changed them. Wait until the end, because the universe is now tying up the last thread. They haven't said your name out loud yet, but they've said it 1,000 times in their minds. Every second they've been apart has been a mirror that has shown them what life is like without you. They tried to ignore the emptiness, but now it's teaching them and leading them back to the truth. Do not skip, my child, because this is the place where peace and love meet. You are about to look for proof, possibly in the form of a message, a sign, or even a dream that seems too real to be imagined. It will come slowly, like how dawn comes after nightfall. This will show that the circle between you and M was never broken, just paused. The divine has been watching and lining up both hearts to meet again, not to end things, but to understand them better. Because you are about to see something divine, take a deep breath. Let peace take over the place where pain used to be. The story that has to do with M is no longer about loss. It's about having a reason, forgiving, and getting better. You were picked to carry light, and because of you, things that were broken are becoming beautiful again. Please stay tuned until the end, my dear child, because this message starts a whole new journey. In this chapter, truth, love, and fate finally move together. Don't turn your eyes away, my beloved child. You've now reached the part where everything makes sense, and the energy you've been feeling finally makes sense. You remember more than just the name of the letter M. It's been a vibration linked to your fate. The universe has been making opportunities for you for weeks, getting you ready for this very moment of realization. What is happening now is unique and holy. You never went after the wrong person. You were trying to understand. M was like a mirror that showed you the real you. You're strong, valuable, and able to love deeply without losing who you are. They might not have said it, but they knew it all along. Their silence wasn't a sign of rejection. It was very confusing. The confusion is slowly giving way to awakening. My child, don't skip, because every heartbeat right now is in line with a higher purpose. Soon, they'll remember a moment that seemed small at the time, but now shines like gold in their minds. It could be your voice, your laugh, or something you said that finally gets through to them. That memory will let them into a room they thought was locked for good. When it does, they'll see that everything they've been looking for has always had your image in it. Because this realization is their quiet return, there is nothing you need to do. Let fate take care of the rest. Keep shining and walking in peace. The story about M was never about how things ended. It had to do with divine timing. Now is the time. My beloved child, stay tuned until the very end. This is not just the end of a message. Everything you've been waiting for is about to happen. Please take a deep breath and stay here, my dear child. You can feel something holy in the air itself. The message that goes with the letter M is still open. Through signs you can't see and the quiet hours that keep calling your name, it's still breathing. Things aren't just emotional right now. In front of your eyes, you can see spiritual alignment taking shape, because this part has a revelational energy. Something seems off to you, don't you think? Your heart beats faster when you think of them, that sudden peace that comes out of nowhere. It's not just your thoughts. It's their energy reaching out to you, wanting to forgive, understand, and bring you light. Even if they don't know how to say it yet, their soul has already told the universe sorry. My child, don't skip, because what you're feeling is the return of truth. M now has a different view of things. They remember how nice you were to them. You were there for them when no one else was. They are hearing all the little acts of love you did for them like music from another time. That's why they can't settle down and why your name keeps coming up in their dreams. Stay until the end, because this is when old wounds start to heal into knowledge. Something small will happen as this energy finishes its circle. This is proof that the universe always keeps its promises. It could be a chance meeting, seeing a name flash on your screen, or feeling a warm wave of peace hit you out of the blue. That's heaven, letting us know that everything has come full circle. My dear child, stay tuned until the very end. This is where the past disappears and your new, peaceful, lucky, and glorious life begins. Don't blink or scroll, my dear child. At this last wave of the message, everything is at peace. The universe has been whispering your name over and over again, and every sign, timing, and memory that led you here was guided by that sound. The letter M is no longer just a person. You learned how strong love can be through this lesson, reminder, and holy mirror. Don't leave until the very end. The most beautiful part is still coming out. Because of this, silence is no longer safe for them. Each wall they built is beginning to fall apart because of the truth. They're not fighting how they feel for the first time. They're giving up on it. My child, don't skip this part. Surrender is where miracles happen, and you're about to see one in your own life. No one knew you were healing because you did it in private. You made purpose out of your pain, learned from your weight, and turned your love into light. That's why you're getting a reward now. Not just with closure, but also with complete restoration from God. At this point, M knows that you never needed them. They were the ones who needed your peace. That realization will change everything for the better. Life will soon feel better. When you wake up, things will be different. There was no weight or confusion. There was only quiet clarity. And being clear will help you find something even better than what you lost. My dear child, because the story with M may be coming to an end, but a new one is beginning, one that is rich, in tune, and gives your heart the purest peace it has ever known. Stay where you are, my dear child. This is the moment where the truth is both soft and strong. M's energy has reached its quiet end. It's not ending in pain or noise, but in the peace that only comes after lessons are over. Every pain you've felt, every question you haven't been able to answer,